Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 6th episode of the 2nd season of Owarimonogatari, Ougi Dark Part 2. So, yeah, last episode, we kind of got some new information, some pretty big information, like specifically about Ougi, Oshina Ougi. Yeah, this character, it's still sinking in exactly what we were told before, because for so long, it feels like it's been so long we've had this character just kind of around. The mystery of what her true identity is been building up more and more throughout the course of the show. At some point, not sure when, started to think of it as the darkness that tries to maintain balance in the universe and make sure that apparitions are doing what they're supposed to do. Like, just over the course of the show, so much of the show, just been building up this character, and just so matter-of-factly, so casually, she's like, yeah, it's just an apparition, just normal monster, like, it's no big deal. And this is a pretty long show. There's been a lot of episodes, and I still don't think anything surprised me quite to that level, which is weird to say, because if you try to look at it objectively, it's not that big of a deal. It's just a character. This is a monster apparition like we've dealt with so many times before, but just more so than anything else, that really has got me just being like, really, like, how is this, I don't know, just, it makes sense. It makes sense, so I can't even say it doesn't, But in Araragi, I think it's making pretty clear that he's, like, created the apparition too, because that explains too much. Just all of the, I don't know anything, you know everything, just a lot of things that she said makes so much sense with the specific focus on Araragi, which I initially just took as he's such a wild card, He's the one that really has influenced a lot of apparitions and causing a big imbalance. I just figured that was why Ougi was so interested in him. But no, that makes more sense. Now that we know what she really is, it makes so much more sense. So, and all the talk about Araragi being a fool and all that, that should have known from that. He did say in that episode that he knew that he should have known, or he did know from the beginning what she was, and just now we finally have, like, the main answer to Ougi's true identity, and it just feels so. I don't know how to describe it, but the point is, there was other stuff in the episode too. Hachikuji is going to be the new god of our world, of that shrine, which is great, and we just have to make sure Ougi doesn't ruin it. That's really just where we're at now. So, yeah, let's see where this discussion continues. So, 3, 2, 1, play. And right after the opening. And there's our Ougi opening. I still just can't believe how much the show played me. Just because, last episode, that scene when she was saying about, since when were you under the impression that Ougi was darkness or whatever, like, everything she was saying in that scene is like, it makes it very clear I was dancing to the beat of the show. The exact motions that the show wanted me to go through, I went through. Like, it really did feel like she knew everything in that instant, So, I'm still thinking about that even now. It just left such an impression on me. That's still such a gorgeous shot. You would have the Ougi just flying in the background, while the shadow Ougi just rides that very bright bike. But this is also very interesting, the chair to chair. I think it's supposed to imply that, we're going to be really facing Ougi, like Araragi, that is. Like, really getting into the meat of why she exists. Ougi Daku, Part 2. Yeah, let's talk about this some more. She told us that was her name? Maybe. Is that true? Yeah, we saw that scene. Wasn't like, Meme did it. Okay, a fan, right? I see what you did there. Yeah, for sure. An unknown, huh? Right. That's always a question. Yeah, it's pretty standard. Right. Well, that's fine then. Yeah, Araragi's assistants. Who will he side with? Oh? I'm curious, what are you referring to? Oh. Okay, now you definitely have my curiosity. Yeah. Oh, we're actually gonna get some flashback stuff on this? Huh. And Combine was willing to introduce Ougi to him, so... Is this supposed to be praise or not? I can't tell. She looks very unhappy over there. Well, yeah, you are the protagonist of this show. Yeah, I was thinking the same exact thing. I almost said it. That would be the destruction of an unknown to reveal it. Back to Nisa Monogatari. For sure. The darkness. Yeah, that would probably be really on the darkness's bad side. So why hasn't she been attacked by the darkness yet, though? Oh yeah, I mean, I guess it does take time, yeah. I suppose we already knew that. It's not immediate. Guess it will be about time. Right, that stuff. Really? Probably not. But it's really hard for Adaragi to turn that kind of request down by a cute girl. which I guess Ougi technically qualifies as, sort of. It's gotta hurt to say. Chapter 9, I knew it! That was her identity this whole time. Manga! Yay, we're helping with it, cool. Good god, that room. There's way too much pink. That's her focus. Man, that hair, though. I can't handle looking at that room. She has good art, though. I like it. It's so weird seeing her eyes and and forehead. I can't get used to it. It's almost as blinding as the room. Inku. uh, I suppose. You have a nice doll, though. Like what we're doing now. What was that laugh? Is that the outfit that Kadam was wearing in that one episode? Yeah. Even the freaking clock is just so pink. I think you have a little bit of time for that. Yeah, okay. All the cliches. Just like Nadako-chan. I could not stand living in that room. I would go insane. Those Kaiki lessons clearly paying off. So that was a great little interlude. Oh no. Oh no. You stay away from sister. You go away. Like right now, Ougi. This is not okay. Yeah, I don't remember that either. Has he ever talked about her once to you? How about no? How about you just drive on away? We're going with her. No, don't do this, Skihi. This is not a good move. This is a terrible idea. I'm not okay with this. It's got that stupid bike, too. She's more alive than she's ever been. There's nothing good here. We have a quiet ride home. Like becoming a snake god. This is not safe. Looks cool though. What do you want to be? Really don't like this. That makes you very open to being influenced by Ougi. Huh. I'm surprised her arms haven't got exhausted yet doing that. I mean, she's an immortal phoenix thing. I don't think she can die. But, you know. But I guess she's referring to the Yotsugi thing when they first showed up. Yeah, you shouldn't have trusted this person. Right, yeah. This is why we don't take rides from strangers, Ski. Yeah, we arrived here. Of course we arrived here. I mean, where else would she go, really? Ghost of a building. This really is not gonna end well. I'm so nervous. Because Ougi obviously has a plan with this. That's, yeah. Why spoilers are terrible. I mean, she is right. The fear is in the mystery. Okay. I see she has a very different perspective on this. Oh, that is an interesting line. A bigger plot twist. I actually got chills from that. There must be foreshadowing something with that. Second floor. Unsightly. Mini Kui. What do you mean? I'm not sure how to respond to that. But I think I kind of get what you're trying to say. Because, I mean, you always live in the present. The future never comes in a sense. Is that what she means? Still so nervous, though. I mean, she's leading the protagonist's little sister into an abandoned building. Oh. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why was he there? Okay, where are we going with this? Like the new meme. Seriously, what's going on with this meeting? Right. It's for the best. The important thing. So what side are you on, Araragi? You said a lot of things, Ougi. Yeah, good question to ask. Well, that's a good thing. At least she's leaving now. Phoenixes, they're tough. Maybe she couldn't have. Probably. Is it gonna happen right here? We have one more episode left, so... Continuing to try to manipulate him even now. But she does. What she's always done. You said there was no future anyway. Right, I mean, clearly. That she's not as strong as she wanted us to believe. You were creepy, like extremely so. I never liked you. I've had literal nightmares about you. How are we gonna end off this episode? I'm starting to really wonder. Are we gonna end it with a reveal? Okay, I mean, that is kind of in line with what I was thinking. Like, it's just a part of him. Because it just makes too much sense. Similar with, you know, Hanakawa and her cat thing, just people, their own personal issues manifesting as apparition, you know, he spent so much time saving other people, it's finally his turn. Finally time for him to save himself, which people can only save themselves. So yeah, not too shocking. Nowhere near as shocking as the end of last episode. There was a foreshadowing earlier in the episode about a bigger plot twist. I assume that's not what they meant by that, right? I mean, maybe it was. I'll operate on the assumption that it was for now. But they'll probably clarify it even further next episode. Anything after? Nope. That's a nope. Okay. So that was the 6th episode of the 2nd season of Owarimonogatari. So where do I start with this one? Okay, well, Ougi was certainly the focus of the episode. Although we did get a little bit of Nautico stuff, so she seems to be doing well, which is good. Because she hit a pretty low point at one point in the series, you know, being a snake god and all that. So now that she's back in her own room, or I think that was her room, right? Yeah. But anyway, like back in her room, working on her manga, pursuing her dream, you know, pursuing her own path. You know, the Kaiki influence clearly having an effect. It's good to see. It's good to see that she has something to focus on that's not Araragi and can go down a more productive, healthy, you know, path in life, which is good. Although it also kind of got some little bit of skihi, you know, because she seems to have a bit of less direction, less focus than most of the other characters, it seems like. Like, she doesn't really, like, Kaden, you know, I mean, she has, she has her martial arts, for one thing. You know, she's got things like that. I don't know, Skihi's always has seemed a little bit less focused, you know, than some other characters. So, yeah, it is kind of curious. I can't even really imagine what she would, like, do in the future. But we did talk about that quite a bit in the episode. But, yeah, the main thing was Ougi. We talked about her some more. And, yeah, the fact that she's a monster apparition. Also brought up the sister, like Kambaru's mother. Apparently she dealt with something similar to Ougi, which is why Gain kind of predicted something like this, but it was a little bit different, which I guess is directly connected to the monkey's paw thing. I guess that was the end game of dealing with that, like maybe sealing it up, something like that, I guess. But yeah, just the episode was really building up to that, you know, the fact that this is quite clearly the connection to Araragi, you know, because we brought up saving yourself and a lot of that kind of thing. Because they specifically made sure to point out that, yeah, Araragi, you got to do this, because of course he does. It's how it goes. It's just how it goes. Just, man, Ougi. It's just so weird. Ougi's just been around for so long. And we're just, like, finally just dealing with her. Like, she's got her back against the wall. She's begging for her life the way she does it, like in her own unique way. And we actually did bring up the real darkness, how, yeah, a kind of fake darkness, a Nisemanu, if you will. Like Ougi, like, of course, that would be a target for the real darkness, right? And it's been 6 months, which I think is about the time frame where the darkness starts to go after people. I want to say. So, yeah, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but wouldn't that mean that even if Araragi didn't do anything, you would eventually, like, get taken care of by that? Otherwise, I'm not quite sure. But either way, we decided we're dealing with it tonight, so it's kind of a moot point. That room was just so pink. How could you stand living in it? Like, I'm pretty sure we've seen the room before, but I don't know. It just, especially at this point, really got to me just how pink it was. For sure. We had a bike ride between Ougi and Skihi, and I can't really describe with words how nervous this made me, because we have Ougi, who's kind of like, you know, back against the wall. This is pretty much her last night. We're taking care of her soon. And she goes to the protagonist's little sister's house and takes her for a ride over to a abandoned building. That's something that's very much worth being worried over. I think we could all pretty much agree on that. I'd be shocked if anyone disagreed on that. And for some reason, Skihi did this sort of pose the whole time, which is impressive because this is exhausting to do for an extended length of time. Like, try doing that for 5 minutes without lowering your arms, especially if you're out of shape like I am. Good luck lifting your arms again after that anytime soon. It's rough. So, yeah, it was pretty cool, though. It looked cool. You know, she got her beautiful long hair kind of wrapped around it, too. So it was a really cool visual. For sure. I was just terrified the whole time I was watching this. But it didn't seem like Ougi really had any real effect on her. I mean, she even called Tsukiji like a like a strong opponent. I don't remember exactly her phrasing, but she definitely had high praise for Tsukiji. Saying like as expected of Araragi's sister and all that. So yeah, I don't think because Ougi likes to manipulate people, right? That's what she does. I don't think she was able to do too much of that there. I was really surprised to see Araragi like already in the building. I guess he just figured she would be here, which I suppose makes sense if she is him, like he said. They would have similar. He would have some understanding of how her mind operates if that's the case. But yeah, with Araragi just sitting there like that, he really did remind me of Meme. That's straight up where Meme would sit. So that's interesting. Truly our second generation Meme for sure. I almost slightly felt bad. Almost slightly felt bad for Ougi when she made that comment about pleading for her life. Almost. Like I could feel it tickling at it, but not quite. Didn't quite get it. It tried, but it didn't quite get it. So, and yeah, we end up on that line with him saying that she is him, which, I mean, if it means what I think he means by that, then I already predicted that, because it was pretty easy to connect. Once they told me that she was just an apparition, I was able to connect the dots to that. But if there's something more to it, then I look forward to them letting me know next episode. Either way, I'm sure they'll clarify it further. But there was also a lot of discussion about the identity of the unknown, and when you reveal that, you kind of destroy them in a way. Ougi brought up examples like mystery novels and stuff like that. And that's why spoilers are such a terrible thing with certain types of, stories like that. If you know who the culprit is before you even start the novel, that has a drastic effect on your experience reading it. So, yeah, I mean, the spoilers wasn't the point they were trying to make, but it's just that, yeah, now that I know the identity of Ougi, it completely changes how I look at her, like, in a big way. So, wonder what we'll do, though. I mean, next episode's the final one of this arc. Although, Owarimonogatari's second season isn't even the final one. I think there's Zoku Owarimonogatari, I think it was called. And if we take care of Ougi here, then I don't know what we would do there. So, that makes me pretty curious how we're going to end off this one, really. Maybe Zoku will focus on more of a, I don't know, mental struggle. Like, yeah, maybe we'll deal with Ougi in kind of a physical sense here, but like the root cause of her creation we'll get into in Zoku. I don't know, it's just a guess. Because otherwise I don't know what Zoku would focus on unless she just somehow gets away. I don't know. I guess it depends on how things go next episode. But yeah, we're just ready for our kind of face-off here, like we see in the opening. This is essentially what that is. We're sitting on either side, looking at each other, facing each other, and we're gonna just resolve things here. So, yeah, definitely interested to see how things go next episode, for sure. I'm glad nothing bad happened to Tsukiji. I'm glad Nanako is continuing to do something. And we also talked about how, like, yeah, we're gonna go back to the status quo in regards to Araragi and Shinobu's relationship, so, no more Araragi sitting on her lap and all that. That will be a thing of the past once we redo that contract, which, things will be back with the world. And they did remind us here as well that Ougi was introduced to Araragi by Kambaru, which is interesting because if Ougi is Araragi, why would Ougi have to be introduced to him through someone else? And is Kambaru being the daughter of somebody that went through something similar, is that related at all or just coincidence? That's kind of what I'm thinking about right now in regards to that. Because Kambaru was the one that introduced Ougi to him. Why? Why was that necessary? Why is that the way things went? There might be nothing to that, but it is something I'm certainly thinking about now. For sure. Yeah, we'll see if anything comes of any of that. Anyway, but this is a good point to end it off. I think I've talked enough. I think I've said pretty much everything I had to say. Just, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how things go next time. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.